Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. In today's scenario, I am up for a really rough fight. The scenario was sent in by KTO 288, and this is the story. It is October 30th, 1897, and invaders from afar have laid waste to England's green fields and mighty cities. The docks and wharves are flooded with refugees desperate to board the last steamers bound for the continent. In the Thames estuary, 3 of the invaders spot a small knot of refugee transports trying to escape and set out to attack. However, just as it seems that all hope is lost, the state-of-the-art British ironclad and her escorts appear steaming full speed ahead from Chatham. There may be one last hope of victory. I'm going to be building a battleship from 1908. And I'm getting escorts, 3 PT boats. Interesting to be using those little things again. I have 9 transports. I need to try and get transports away. I'm facing one set of 3 US destroyers from 1940. That's a significant tech gap of 32 years, which means that in this game, it can be the complete difference between hitting all your shots and missing all your shots. Making matters worse is that 3 of these destroyers are operating at 6,000 meter range. If these guys happen to be destroyers with a lot of torpedoes, then good luck saving the transports. A good win, as TKO, or was it KTO? KTO writes it, a good win is if one of the enemy ships is sunk and 1 or more of the transports escape. A win if at least one of the transports survives for 30 minutes. As many bonus points as you want if you can work out which song you should be playing as you play the scenario. I'm not quite sure what he means. He does say best played on October 30th or as an April 1st. Well, it is October 30th that I am recording this, so I'm technically playing it on October 30th, but maybe by the time that you're getting to watch it, it'll be one day later. Alright, let's design the battleship from 1908. It's probably going to be a Dreadnought variant. Yeah, the first Dreadnought, in fact, a Dreadnought 1. Now, it is an ironclad, and that means it'll have a modicum of armor, and especially a modicum of speed. Although, wow, you can push this thing all the way to 36 knots? Nah. I find that really hard to believe. I mean, sure, you could do it, but an ironclad? More like 18 knots, I think, and just having a ton of armor on it. Since I'm finding destroyers, I will have... You know what? Actually, no. Clear, auto-design. For this one, I'm not going to be building it custom. I'm going to give it to the AI. He said, and the AI said, ha, here you go, ship, minimum bulkheads, check, job done. Okay. Okay. I said it. Now I get to use it. 6,000 meters out against 3 US destroyers. Minimum bulkheads on my battleship. I wonder if a torpedo boat can even sink a destroyer before the destroyer sinks the torpedo boat, but here goes. Alright. Here's the battleship. I didn't even check what I got, otherwise than it's 22,000 tons. We have 11-inch turrets, Mark IIIs, which is actually pretty advanced for 1908, I think. Just 2 6-inch guns, and a lot of 3-inch guns. Some of them, well, I don't think that they're technically casemate, but, well, they're part of the main tower, I think. Main and secondary towers. They do look good. Gotta give them that. I even have a couple of torpedo launchers, bow and stern. And I have some 3-inch dual barrels, which might be able to assist. Range of these is 5.7. That means that since they're firing, the enemy destroyers are already in range. They have a lot of torpedoes. Oh no. 4, 2, 5. Per. Yeah, this is going to be all sorts of fun. Good luck with the transports. My torpedo boats. I need you guys to work some sort of miracle. We have 4-inch guns on these. One on bow, one on stern. They are Mark III. Put out a shell every 8.3 seconds. We got 3-inch guns, dual barrel? Single barrel. And 2 torpedo tubes. And that will be all. These things are exceptionally slow at 32.5 knots. 18-inch torpedoes. Speed of these, 27.5. Just getting... I like how the game ironically calls this thing the decoy. Yeah, right. Getting these things through the formation is going to be pretty tricky, probably. Alright, the ironclad slash Dreadnought battleship Exmouth is going to have to work hard to try and keep these transports safe. But I, for one, don't really believe that I'm going to be able to pull it off. I don't think that I'll be able to save all the transports. If I can save half, that would probably be a win. The transport White Bear is already taking damage. Judging by the log, it's 4-inch gunfire. The Exmouth returns fire against the destroyers. Come on, I need you to turn to port, Apollo. And that way the Exmouth can turn to starboard. And hopefully you'll guys not run into each other. Torpedo boats. If I can find a gap between any of these transports to sail through, that'd be perfect. So hopefully by the time that I get here, I can pass behind the Empress of India. At least with the decoy, that is. And maybe make my way between those with 2 of them. Before they all decide that it's... Oh, never mind. Don't let the AI decide anything about your formations, because they'll only disappoint you. There. Oh, crap. Torpedoes in the water. Plural. Exmouth. I'm gonna have to do a very dishonorable thing. Good lord, that's a lot of fish. I'm gonna need you to shield yourself by parking behind the Apollo. Because if you get hit with minimum bulkheads and an anti-torp 1... Oh, lordy. Oh, there we go. That's half the ship gone. That's the rest of the ship gone. Oh, no. Can at least some of the transports return fire? Barham, no. Forward, no. How the hell do none of these guys have guns? Is this serious? Because last time when I was fighting transports in the Taskmaster Challenge, they had guns. Nope, none of them have guns. Well, that sucks. The good news is, we seem to have done, well, some damage to the seamen over here. And the seamen will return fire with 9 barrels of 4-inch and a few 2-inch. Yikes. Maybe... Wow, we got the Willie D over here. They're screwed. We'll win this one. All I gotta do is wait for them to start torpedoing each other, or... for any number of things to go wrong with this particular formation. The William Deepwater. Oh yeah. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, the William Deepwater was considered, I believe, to be the most unlucky ship in the fleet. And Drakkenifel did a fantastic video on him. Well, on the ship. If you ever feel like you're having a bad day, I would recommend listening / watching that video, because it's it's going to brighten your day. I can guarantee you that much. What's probably not going to brighten the day of the William Deepwater is the fact that the Brazen is charging in and is ready to drop 2 torpedoes right in front of the William Deepwater, provided that I can get close enough. It seems, however, like none of the DDs are particularly interested in dealing with the torpedo boats at all. That... Quit your collision avoidance and just do what I tell you. That can come in very handy. Range 800 meters. I'll have to take manual home control of the Brazen, otherwise she's not going to respond to what I want her to do. Can we even do damage? Yeah, we can. 50-50 chance of penning the William D. Porter. Range 600 meters. Closer still. Hold on, are you firing at the Brazen? Yes. One of the 2-inch guns is now locked onto the Brazen. That is not good. Maximum hard port turn. Torpedo when ready. Oh shit. Come on. Turn, 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 turn. Turn the torpedoes. They are really slow. Now would be a great time to launch. Yes. What? What? Hold on. I just dunked 2 18-inch torpedoes into the side of a destroyer, point blank range. And the destroyer all but shrugged and went, eh, whatever. Excuse me. You are a destroyer. You're not a light cruiser. You're not a battleship. You're not something that's supposed to be able to survive any kind of a torpedo, let alone 2. So please, sink. Uh-oh. You're torpedoing A. Oh shit, it's returning fire with the torpedo boats. Or 2 of the torpedo boats. That's going to be the end of the Brazen. Yeah. Oh, and now you start to do damage. How much damage did that actually do? An 18-inch torpedo. 204 and 151. And you just don't care? That's really interesting. Scary, but definitely interesting. I want to torpedo again. Provided that the decoy is going to be able to get close enough. That's a big if. Because those American ships are not taking prisoners. Hard to starboard. The Porter seems to be turning to starboard as well. Uh-oh. Steady as she goes. Nope, turning starboard. She's turning to port again. Torpedo when ready. Torpedoes away. This time slamming into the stern. What the hell? How are you... I can't explain this. I'm greatly amused and puzzled, but I cannot explain it. This ship has eaten 4 torpedoes. It even stopped flooding. The hell? There goes the decoy. Didn't decoy for very long now, did you? Shit. I wonder if the last 2 torpedoes from this torpedo boat can finish it off. And yes, I know that normally you would attack with a greater formation. You'd attack with a horde attack, ideally with torpedo boats. But that is not quite happening. Because they were all parked inside of this formation. So, William D. Porter, maybe not the unluckiest ship in the fleet. Getting hit by 4 torpedoes. And just... it's fine. Right. Okay. Scenario failed. Based on the fact that I have no ships left. And that these destroyers will be absolutely unchallenged in their continuous massacre of the rest of my transports. So, let's try that again. Rebuild ship. We're going to sweep the deck clean again. Set clear. How big can these torps get in this day and age? Oh, you can only build 18-inch. That is the bigger version of the... yeah. Okay, fine. Once again, I want a Dreadnought. I want to see if I can pull this off. Auto design. Don't you give me minimum... There we go. Many bulkheads. Good man. It even looks like it's actually using these indents for side wings or for wing turrets. Dual 12-inch guns, Mark III. Some 4-inch guns, some 2-inch guns, and 2 torps. Right. What if I give you maximum displacement? 27,000 tons seems indeed formidable for one of these ships. Okay. 2 wing turrets, 10-inch. 8 standard barrels in 4 turrets. A couple of 8-inch guns and a bunch of 3-inch. Few bulkheads. Here we go again. Let's see if the formidable is living up to her name. Is she indeed going to be formidable? Engine efficiency-wise, yes. But then again, we're only going to do 21.5. Krupp armor, not too bad. Anti-flooding, 1. Could be better. Anti-torp, 1. Could be better. I'm not going to change anything. I'm curious. Electro-hydraulic turrets. Okay. Whatever. And enhanced gun reloads. Right. Coincidence rangefinder and advanced radio. Respectable amount of armor. But then again, if this thing is going to get killed off, it will not be by gunfire. Because even if those DDs bring 5-inch guns, I doubt they'll be able to do much against the formidable. They're going to torp it. Or rather, hopefully, they will die trying. Once again, I find my battleship behind the formation. So you need to turn that way. Torpedo boats. These guys have 3 tubes, no less. 38 knots. Whoa. Maximum bulkheads. Alright. What about you? Torps, torps, torps. 2 turrets, 6 guns. This should be possible. They do have a lot of funnels, though. So either they have some terrible engines on there, and or rather some terrible boilers that require a lot of engine power, funnel capacity, or it's just the AI going, huh, you know what? I can put a funnel here, and I can put one over there, and there's another spot. Why not? Notification should be pretty quick. They're short range. The problem is that the damage might already have been done. Because they are already returning fire with 5-inch guns, dealing serious damage to the Renown, and on top of that, they'll probably have launched their torpedoes in my general direction. They don't need to be accurate to hit anything, because we got this tight-knit formation. This is going to be particularly interesting. Range 1.5. Torpedo speed 42. That's better. Let's see if I can do a drive-by. Only torp when you're confident. Torpedo tubes are turning to port. A bit more turning. Range 700 meters, 600 meters. Steady, steady, steady. 500 meters. Torpedoes away. The Karen, the American DD, has immediately detected the torps. Standard amount of bulkheads, torpedoes, 24-inch. That can probably cut the battleship in half if it hits. Those things do monstrous amounts of damage. You really missed? With 2 of the torps, you missed. Yeah, you're gonna have to run by me. You're gonna have to... No. No, 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 no. And now you're gonna probably dodge these. Or try. And fail. 2, maybe 3. That would have been a beautiful dodge if it worked. There we go. Karen hit by 4 torpedoes. Now these guys also have single torpedo tubes, so there is a good likelihood that they will try and torpedo with that single torp. It's not fast, but I don't have any kind of hydrophone equipment, so I will not see that launch coming. And on top of that, I still need about 9 minutes to reload my torpedo tubes. Ooh. You look like an unhappy torpedo boat. The conflict is still ready. I don't get how these DDs are suddenly surviving. Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, it looks like nobody is gonna get hurt. Famous last words, but at least these salvos, looks to be 1-2 sets, are not going to hit anything. And all the torpedo... Oh. You launched against the battleship. Time to evade. The Brinkley Bass is probably still following the John Young. So let's see if I can do some damage while she's still... Come on. While she's still maneuvering. No, she's maneuvering too much. I doubt I can hit the John Young with the torpedoes. Come on, conflict. Come on. The angle's terrible and she's turning. Oh shit, too late. Ooh. Brinkley Bass just tried a torpedo again. They're carrying few torpedoes, aren't they? No, standard armament of torpedoes. Interesting. They probably already detected. At least the Brinkley Bass did. The John Young might not know about them yet. In the sense that the AI isn't going to respond yet. What are you gonna do? See, this time around I'm pretty confident that I'll win. Because I still have the battleship. Or, sorry, the ironclad. Or that's what it's supposed to portray. Yeah, you're gonna dodge. Oh, are you... Hold up. I have an evil plan. Can I ram the Brinkley Bass with the conflict? Do you still have enough speed? You're gonna slow down to 6 knots? That seems really slow. These are the few of the last survivors. Or at least according to the story aboard these steamers. So I'm gonna try and just ram the conflict into the Brinkley Bass. And see if that does any damage. I don't know if I have the turning circle for it. And I don't know if my formidable Dreadnought, ironclad, whatever, is going to blow my ship up instead of the Brinkley Bass. We'll see. Oh, the torpedoes on the Signet are ready. Interesting. Hold off for a second. Oh, the John Young still has 1 torpedo left and ready. It's the single launcher and they're aiming it at the battleship. Oh no, the conflict's slowing down too much. 23.6 and slowing quickly. But she's about to repair an engine. She can probably do 11 knots. I can still try and slam into the other destroyer. Oh, Brinkley Bass took some damage. 10-inch gun hit you. Interesting. What about you, John Young? You're getting hit by 8-inch guns. 3 and 2. The 3s are... And the 3s and the 2s are probably from the... Well... Potentially from the torpedo boats. Oh, I can do 20. Anyway, these probably haven't done much. No hits at all with the 3-inch. 121 with the 2-inch. And... I have torpedo issues. Right there. Yeah, nice accuracy right there, formidable. Oh, 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 oh. Opportunity. Opportunity. Ram. Damn you. John, don't be too quick now. Otherwise I cannot catch up. You're gonna be too quick, aren't you? You're gonna be too quick. But I have torpedoes. Point blank range. 200. Ooh. Holy shit. That was one torpedo hitting the Formidable. I was not far off when I said that these things can almost one-shot your battleship. Maybe this is the end of the Formidable. Oh, bite. If the structural integrity doesn't fail, then the flooding's gonna kill it. A few bulkheads, and you're getting ripped open by 24-inch torpedoes? Yeah, you're dead. Electra, open up. It looks like it might still... There goes the Formidable. Like it might still come down to the torpedo boats. In their state of utter disrepair. Yep, torpedo away. The Jeongnam probably will not be able to dodge that one. Or at least I rather hope not. Electra this way. Hit. This fight can still very much turn out in favor of the Americans. Because the conflict doesn't really hold too much in advantages against the Brinkley. This was not a great torpedo launch, but don't worry. There are other ships which also suffer from premature torpedo launches. It is a common issue with torpedo boats and destroyers, so don't worry. Oh! Oh! Really? Wow. The Jeongnam didn't course correct in time. They have some impressive anti-flooding going on, though. Is she gonna survive? No, she's not. Nice. Well done, conflict. So we have a damaged conflict and a seriously damaged Brinkley Bass. I almost have my torpedoes ready. The Brinkley is about to reload her quintuple launcher. Who's gonna pull first? Who's gonna launch first? It's probably not gonna be the conflict. Well, no, this is not helpful. Come on! Ah, just as they were about to be ready to launch. Crap. Where's the other one? Here. Electra. Okay, so now we're dancing around the sinking conflict. Let's... Oh, oh, no, 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 no. I'm absolutely not interested in getting hit by that. These guns are so deadly. Torpedo when you can, because there might not be an opportunity left. Oh, come on, come on. Now. Do it! Oh, crap. She didn't do it. I have one torpedo tube standing by and two more being reloaded. Oh, good lord. This is going to be so tricky. Otherwise I can still ram. Because this ship can still do 26 knots. A chance to do damage with the guns is... well, not too bad. Range, 600 meters. Torpedo in the water. Come on, Brinkley. Come on. Hit. I'm gonna try and dance seriously around the guns of this ship. I think I can do it. And if I can do it long enough, she might sink. Yes? No? Yes. Done. No thanks to the battleship, though. That thing was not so very useful. But hey, at least I sort of lived up to the story, which said that the transports have to get out. A good win is if one of the enemy ships is sunk, I sunk all of them, and one or more of the transports escape. All of them escaped. Whew. Got it done, but damn. Those torpedo boats cannot take a hit. And those destroyers, at least in the first round, they can. They got hit by an 18-inch torpedo several times. Not a problem. Anyway, linked down below in the description is the full video from Dracunifel on the William D. Porter. Very much recommended. It is highly, highly amusing. And I hope you can have a good laugh with it. Anyway, that'll be all for today. If you have a scenario that you want to send in, use the link down below in the description, and I might get around to covering it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you soon for the next one.